Hi, I'm Liz Miles and I'm the founder member of the Chapel Disabled Action Group, which is now known as Antonine Court. I was 11 whenever I had an accident, a serious accident in Drumchapel, and I was in hospital and rehab for a lot of years. When I came back out of hospital and rehab and I came back into my community, there was absolutely nothing. No facilities, no access to pavement, shops, transport, nothing. So I kind of made a decision that something had to change. And if nobody else was going to change it, maybe it was a stupid thing to start doing, because I didn't know the number of years that it was going to take from my life. And it did take a lot of years and a lot of hard work. It's not just that I was enthusiastic. I needed something in this area, in this scheme, and there wasn't anything. There wasn't anything apart from if you needed a social worker or whatever, and that has never been my kettle of fish. I like to be self-sufficient. I like to have people round about me that are like-minded and want to just get up and do things for yourself. And going down the route that I did let me do that. It let me do that, and it let other people join in with me, and we all did it together. Hence the reason that centre's there and up and running. I'm very proud. I'm very, very, very proud of it, and I'm proud of every volunteer, every family member that's helped, every member in the community that stepped forward and stepped up to get us to where we are today. And I'm so glad that I took a step back when I did, because I had not neglected my family, but they had to sort of take a back step until I had achieved what my ambition was for the community. And I have to be thankful and grateful to my husband and my kiddies for letting me do that for all that time.
My name's Anne. I'm an assistant manager at Antonine Court, and I've been here for over 20 years. I started off as a care assistant and worked my way up throughout the years. And basically I'm responsible for kind of managing the service at this point with regards to like the health and safety, the compliance of the organisation. So personalisation is basically SDS, which is self-directed support. So this came into force in 2014, and this was brought in by Glasgow City Council. So prior to this, our service was funded by Glasgow City Council, and we had a budget for all our service users. When personalisation self-directed support came in, that changed things because it was assessed as individual budgets. So from that, brought in client contributions, which in turn meant our service users who we had at the time was more physical disabilities, because that's the service that we were supporting. They didn't have the budget to pay for contribution because there was costs involved with that. So we lost a lot of our service users through that. It was horrible. You know, we had service users who were here for many years and had their budget because it was set by Glasgow City Council. But when it went to the individual budgets, then they couldn't afford to pay for their client contribution. So many of them left. And they were isolated at home, they didn't have any other services. One of my service users' husbands, he actually set up a kind of focus group for people that couldn't come to the centre so that they could still have the engagement and the interaction with each other and do their wee activities. I think at the time it was maybe like sewing, mosaic groups, quizzes, things like that. So, it was a huge impact with our service users. From losing service users, we were in the brink of redundancies at one point as well, from redundancies to canvassing in Clydebank Shopping Centre with the big boards up advertising our service. And then what happened then was the learning disability centres closed, like your Southbury, Hinshaw Street, Summerston. So in turn, that saved us, because we had to evolve our service, and it was more service users from out of our catchment area, so it was like Milton area, Maryhill, and it was more service users with learning disabilities. So in a sense, that saved our service. Again, with self-directed support coming in, it allows service users to have their own individual budgets and lets them purchase somewhere where they want to go to. And seeing service users who came from previous services like Southbury, and how when they first came in here they were very nervous, they were getting to know staff and that, but seeing them from then till now, and all the milestones and all the the progress that they've made with their outcomes and that, it's been phenomenal. It really has been.
Hi, my name's Jane Doran. I'm Assistant Manager here at Antonine Court. So my job role focuses on staff development. So we're all about staff owning their roles, progressing in their roles, and I work on a succession plan so that there's options for staff to receive promotions and basically to progress in Antonine. Antonine has a great family feel, and that is very, very important, because service users come here to relax, to enjoy their day and to be involved with everything we do, and that's the most important thing. Working for Antonine isn't just a job, it's a vocation, and you have to have the right qualities to be a support assistant, support worker, care staff here. You have to care about the service users, and you have to see that obviously there is a growth and you want to be involved with that. We've got a great support for staff and for service users, and that is very, very important. We do organise a great training programme here at Antonine, and we train at every level. We offer SVQs, obviously autism awareness, advanced autism training, so we focus on that, because the more trained you are, the better a professional you'll be to support our service users. It's very exciting times coming up, obviously with the building and everything, and we will be double the size, so we will need double the amount of staff, and there will be so many opportunities to grow with Antonine. As you know, and I've said in previous interviews, I started off as a student, then I was a support worker, I was a floor manager and an assistant manager, so that opportunity is there, and you want to obviously just be in with our beliefs and what we need for the growth of Antonine and for the best that you can be for a service user. So if you're interested in coming to work for Antonine, you can either pop in, give us a wee call, have a look on our website, www.antonine.org. Antonine is genuinely a good place to work. As I said, I came as a student and I've never left, and that's 12 years I've been here.
So we started with our social media in January 2024, and the platforms that we were on was Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. We are finding that TikTok and Facebook are our biggest platforms. We currently have, just now, we're sitting at over 8,000 followers on TikTok, and that's all thanks to this guy here. He's amazing work, him and our service user Aidan. If we go and doing the live TikToks in the mornings, just increase our followers. We find with LinkedIn, that's more for the funders' point of view. So if I have got any funding, if we've got any funding coming in generated centre, we will use that for instance, social media. We get funding for social media group. So we would take pictures and advertise them on there and thank Glasgow City Council for the funding for that. It also gives the funders opportunities to look at us as an organisation, and I guess as well, future employees, wanting to look at us and see what we do as well. Also Twitter gives us the platform to advertise for our new employees.
I think I've got quite a big personality, as everyone here knows, so I think I've just been using that now to a bit of my advantage with the TikTok, because I used to be quite shy with it a wee bit, and now I think just from starting the lives and stuff, it's given me a lot of confidence now. They're all enjoying it and they throw themselves right into it, and I guess their confidence as well has improved a lot as well, being in front of the camera. So we start going live from 9 in the morning. We talk about what we're going to be doing that day. We talk about just things from like our home lives to the groups we're going to be doing, and a lot of the people that come on the live, they interact with us, so they ask a lot of questions, but it helps out a lot. Obviously my wee partner Aidan, he comes in the lives with me most mornings. He just loves it. He's just, everyone's calling him a wee superstar and all that, and he really helps out with it a lot. My goal was to get to 10,000, but I think I'm going to be there by next week, so Yeah, and then obviously just go up and up and up. Obviously we've been getting, from doing lives you get things called gifts. So we make money from that, which goes to the charity, which will help buy things for the service users. Since we've started doing lives, we've had a lot of families reaching out to the centre, phoning the centre, asking if their child or their family member can come. So they've been getting referred.
A 2-year waiting list. 2-year waiting list. This is people that's their child are leaving school in 2 years' time and they're wanting to put their name down, which is phenomenal. We've never had that before. And they can see, they've got a glimpse into what the service does and how the staff react with service users, how they engage and how they generally support them.
And they love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm the Youth Group Coordinator here at Antonine All-Stars. We launched in January 2024. We opened up on the 31st of January 2024 and we started with two children. So we've built it up over time. And we've now got about 44. So we do a lot of different things. We do like baking groups, arts and crafts, media group, really like anything the children want to do. It's all child-led stuff we do. So if the kids come in and say, I want to do this, they bring an idea to us, we'll add that to the planner. So every day looks different. Well, I know that there was a service down in Dumbarton for like the children with additional support needs, but there seems to be a lack of it, and I'm not actually too sure why, because obviously there's a lot of children who are being diagnosed with like autism and additional support needs and things like that, and there just seems to be a lack of services out there and no support for parents and young people. So I think we kind of saw that gap and we thought we need to do something, and that's obviously when I came in January and kind of got the service up and running, and it's been a hit, and there is a lot of children out there who need the service but don't have like the funding and things to come, so we are trying to get something in place so that children can attend if they don't have a budget in place. So, like in all honesty, I think the service is amazing. It really has helped a lot of children and families. We've kind of seen the progress of a lot of the children we've got like coming currently. So for instance, we've had a wee girl that started with us in February. She was totally non-verbal and now she's started to talk and say words, which is massive progress, and our mum has said it's through coming here that she feels like it's helped her socialising and learn how to do different things. So to see that and the progress, it's really worthwhile, and I do like it here at Antonine All-Stars. I do. It's a very rewarding job.
My name is John Docherty. I'm currently the treasurer at Antonine Court, and I've been involved here since I came for a 3-month temporary visit to try and sort out some finances when Glasgow City Council used to run the place by grants, and I'm still here. We're in the process of, we have bought this building, we have bought the land, we're looking to buy the land next door, and we're in the final, I hope the final week of purchasing the piece of land next door, and that will allow us to look at a new property, knocking this place down and building a brand new 21st century facility over 2 stories here in the corner of Hecla Square. As I said, I started here in 2013, and we had a little bit of financial difficulties, and we were looking at downsizing, and there was a gentleman who was here at the time who was quite far-sighted in what he was looking for, and his name was Steph Daly, and he had a plan about moving Antonine from the financial sources that they were using then into being a more stable business. I just came along and showed them how. We have a 2-year let on some of the rooms in Cascading House, and we'll move everyone down there. Everything's fallen into the timeline that we thought, and we would hope to break ground probably in the spring into the summer of next year here. Can't tell you how long it will take to build it. The architect says anywhere between 12 and 24 months. New build looks absolutely brilliant. The artist's impression, the architect's impressions are absolutely wonderful. It's all singing, all dancing. It's the potential for having a cafeteria and employment for some of the service users. I mean, paid employment for them, which is the ultimate goal. It has a roof garden, it has grass on the roof, it has panels for the sun, etc. It's an all singing, all dancing 21st century daycare service, and if we pull it off, it will be probably the most expensive building in Drumchapel, which in itself has been a problem because it's a £4 million plan and the banks aren't willing to loan £4 million on a building in Drumchapel. But they told me if I take it to Bearsden, there are £4 million buildings there, so they would lend there. But it's always been Drumchapel. It's Drumchapel Disability Action to Antonine Court. This is where we're based, this is the home for them, and we're going to make it work.
I'm Carly and I've been at Antonine for a year. It's fun, it's makes me happy and all that. I would just be sitting in the house doing nothing. I would just be bored. I enjoy mosaics, jewellery making and all that. I enjoyed the panel last year. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
What did you do in there?
I was sneezy.
Let's see your fake sneeze. Oh, good, that's good.
Yeah, I pushed myself just to go in, do it, and I've done it. So, well, it's challenging, but it was good.
But I wasn't in the centre, I've been stuck at home. So I like coming here anyway, so if I didn't come to the centre, I'll be stuck in the house. So I decided to come into the centre to join all my friends.
My name's Louise Lawson. I am the Centre Manager of Antonine Court. I work alongside the Board of Directors setting the strategic direction for the business. This centre is really unique. It provides a day facility for people with additional support needs, but it's not just that, it's the family feel that comes along with it. Everybody says it as they come in the building. It's not just a staff team. It's that family feel that goes along with it. They genuinely care, the staff and the management and the board, they genuinely care about the people that we support. So over the last 30 years, we've been originally Drumchapel Disabled Action Group. We moved to Drumchapel Disabled Action, and then more recently Antonine Court, where it's what we're known for in the community. Everybody knows Antonine Court. So we decided to change the name to that. It has been a crazy 30 years where we've done that whole journey of moving from grant funding to now SDS funding, and we're flourishing. So much so that we're looking at a brand new facility. We're going to double our staff, we're going to double the intake of service users and people that we meet their needs. Who'd have thought it was possible? And that's a small community group all those years ago fighting for just what was right for them at that time has created what we're just about to have in 2025. This has been an amazing 30 years for Antonine Court and Drumchapel. It's an amazing community. There's no other like it. They just care genuinely about each other and what happens within the community. So here's to another 30 years for Antonine Court and Drumchapel and beyond.